that was a nearly perfect transition. Hi everyone, and welcome to a little Sunday session. I hope you can hear me fine. If anything is odd, wrong, bad, whatever, let me know in the chat. Let's get this rolling. So room is filling up. First order of the day. First of all, Strezov sampling is in the chat, so if you have any further questions, which also gives away what we're doing today, we are looking at Strezov sampling's Afflatus Chapter 2, Brass. So that has been released last week, and I'm very excited to check it out with you today. And the kind folks at Strezov sampling also included a giveaway copy for today, which is awesome. How awesome is that, please? One round of applause for Strezov sampling. And all you gotta do is head over to this Facebook post I just copied into the chat, leave a comment below, and at the end of the stream we're gonna take our trusty comment picker. As you can see here, comment picker, I've selected the Strezov post that I just linked, and right now 7 comments already. So yeah, at the end we'll draw a random winner of that. So good luck everyone. And next order of the day, what is it? Here, let's take a look. I'm gonna leave the link in the chat as well, so you can check it out yourself if you like. There we go. So that's the link to the product. Afflatus Chapter 2 Brass, inspired by film and classical music icons. This comprehensive and no-holds-barred collection of brass instruments grants you access to curated ensembles, traditional orchestral sections in various sizes, along with soloists, all based on popular soundtracks, while covering the classic symphonic repertoire as well. Consistently recorded normale and with various types of mutes, Afflatus Chapter 2 Brass makes it easier and more satisfying to write for orchestral brass than ever before. Big claims, and we're gonna dive deep today and check out what's inside the library and what you get for your money, so you can check it out yourself. Right now it's on 549 euros intro price. If you do have Afflatus strings, then you get an additional amount off, and if you don't have any of Afflatus, it's also on a special bundle deal where you can get the full bundle of brass and strings for 50% off. So, just so you know, the more you know. I would also recommend checking out the videos. Great demo tracks from the demo writers for Strezov. Really, really cool stuff. I got a new mic, so still working on setting that up correctly. So we may have a little. I'm hearing a little bit of breathing noise. So. Hopefully that, yeah, I have to work on that. Maybe need a better pop screen there. Anyway, too much talking. Let's dive in and give it a listen, because that's what we're here for, right? To check out what it sounds like. If you know anything about Afflatus strings, it's one of my favorite libraries ever. It is a little bit of a niche library for sure. It's not your main bread and butter kind of string library, but it is just awesome. Very, very comprehensive, a lot of different sounds, but again, I'm losing my way here. We are not talking about strings, we're talking about brass today. Comes as a contact player library. It has a whopping, what is it? Properties, 108 gigabytes of content. So you need a little bit of free space on your SSDs, and it's huge, for lack of better words. So what do we have? Nice little graphic here on the top. By the way, looking at the last released libraries, we do have a little bit of a fall coloring scheme going on, but anyway, I digress. So we have ensembles in multi and single instrument versions. So that's the key switch versions: 2 horns, 2 tubas, 3 trombones, key switch, 3 trumpets, 4 horns, bass, trombone, cimbasso, tuba. And then the same in mutes. Well, nearly the same: 2 horns, 3 trombones, 3 trumpets, 4 horns, so mute variations, and then we have the solos, which is solo bass trombone, cimbasso, French horns, tenor trombone, trumpet, and tuba, and again, bunch of mutes. Like I said, it's big. We have curated ensembles. In Afflatus strings, the ensembles were some of my favorite instruments ever sampled. And we're going to take a look at the curated ensembles that are part of the library here. We have some experimental patches, dark ambient pads, David and Goliath. It lives among us. We will check these out. Mega Brass, for you trailer nerds out there, I guess that will probably fit the bill. Gonna check that. And we have performance instruments. Curated performance instruments. I don't even know yet what that is. I have to admit, it's kind of a true hands-on because I basically just finished downloading the library. So I have played with 2, 3, 4 patches, but nothing else. So it is really a true first hands-on experience for me as well for most of these patches. So without further ado, let's jump in and find out. Load the first patch, 2 horns. What I just did before the stream, I did a batch resave, so hopefully loading times are easy, on the money. Yeah, that looks good. What a beautiful interface. That's the first thing that jumps to the eye. And yeah, let's just play it a little bit. And just so you know, sound is straight out of the box, nothing in it. It's, oh, by the way, yeah, you can hear it. So it's the pure sound right out of the library. No processing, no limiting, whatever. Sound straight out of the box. Pretty cool dynamic range. And what you heard was already, right, the first patch when you load it, it's set to poly legato, so you get polyphonic legato. Do you know to launch a plugin on an insert effect rack with a shortcut? Technically, yes. It's not really a shortcut. I launch my insert effects through MIDI controllers. So if I have, for example, my Pro Q3 on the first channel, hit a little button on my keyboard, bam, there it is. The way this is set up, it's a little bit more complicated and it's a little bit out of the... I can just show you the screenshot so you can pause it later. This is what it looks like if you want to control it via MIDI. VST mixer, I think it's this one. Oh, here, that one. That's the one. Complete control, MIDI channel, MIDI controller, number, CC number, and then what it does. So the first selected opens up. So, hope that helps. So I don't have a key switch shortcut, I have a MIDI shortcut to bring in these. So where was I? Sorry, got distracted. Polylegato. So we can play multiple notes at the same time. So basic principle, let's look at the interface quickly. We have 4 dedicated microphone positions. Let's quickly listen to each of these. So let's solo the close. There's a built-in reverb. Let's quickly turn that off. Then we have the deca tree, conductor's position. Then we have the section mic. It's pretty quiet, but we have volume controlled, so we can... So it might be interesting to just use the section mic and the close. What does that sound like? Very cool. I like these microphone positions. They sound very versatile and give you lots of different flavors, which is cool, especially for a brass library this size, so you're not limited. There's no stereo mix though, so you definitely have to work with big patches, 1.36 gigabytes just for the 2 horns key switch. So back to all microphone positions. We have the volume control at the bottom here. We can route these to individual outputs, which apparently... Oh, you have to... Okay, that's new. So you don't get a menu. You have to click and drag to change the outputs, but you can send each microphone to a different output if you prefer to do that. We have a panning control per mic, and this down here is the stereo width control. So you can either widen the stereo spectrum or bring it close together to basically completely mono. On the right side here, we have the different settings for legato. We have polylegato. We can set the speed. So that's the speed of the legato transition, which if you need a more pronounced legato, versus if you need a faster legato. So that's also, of course, MIDI controller learnable, so you can change that on the fly while your performance is playing. Then we have mono legato, which gets rid of these turns the instrument into monophonic, so you cannot play overlapping notes anymore. If you have like sausage fingers like I do, sometimes that's helpful to not accidentally trigger other notes. Thanks, Mr. Strezov. Yes, of course you have the individual instruments without the key switch. Gonna look at the key switches in a second. So mono legato lets you so you can turn the poly legato off. Good point. By deactivating microphone positions, if you say you don't need the close mic for the sound, you can also reduce the rem load, of course. And with Contact, it's pretty easy to also just purge the whole instrument and then just load the notes that you actually play. In the beginning, you will sometimes hear some bumps when it has to load the transition samples, for example. I'm just going to go ahead and keep the whole instrument loaded here. Next button, we have sustains, which basically I would assume turns the legato off. So that's a basic pure sustain patch. And we have a few more settings for release upwards, on and off, release offset. I turned down off the reverb. Let's put it on again. We have individual attack, decay, sustain, and release. So obviously I rarely touch these, to be honest, unless I want to get rid of something in the beginning, but with the sustain and release, you have them if you need them. Here we have the velocity dynamic influencer, which I have to be honest, I never fully understood. But let's test this out with the short patches. On the little cogwheel here, you can do a few more edits. So for example, Niente, that's a pretty cool setting. That sometimes I prefer to have. That means when you turn your mod wheel all the way down, it will actually turn the instrument to silence. So you, versus when you don't have the Niente option active, even at the lowest position, you will get the quietest velocity layer still playing. So especially also with strings, I do like the Niente option. Not really sure what sustains notes is doing here. On-off switch for the sustain function, use the RMB to assign it to a right mouse button. Not really sure what this is doing. Oh, it auto sustains the notes. It's like a sustain pedal pretty much. Not really sure why I would need that, but well, it's there. We have a noise level control, humanizing the tuning. That's gonna be interesting. So let's go bonkers. I honestly wish I could go a little further on that. If you need a drunk section. Anyway, that's cool. That's nice to have. Creates a little bit more human feel to the performance. We have round robin selectors for the different articulations. We haven't even looked at the other articulations yet, which we do now. This little keyboard up here takes you to the key switch page. So that's the individual key switches that we have available for this instrument. So we played already the sustain / legato. So let's take a look at some of the others. Flutter. Marcato. I don't know if it sustains indefinitely. Oh, Humanize didn't do anything while I was doing it. Great. Thanks for the hint there. So let's play without a click. So let's go back to sustain. Just testing that. Okay, it gives you a little bit of variation in the notes there. Okay, that's cool. I like it. I like it. Where were we? At the patches. We have Marcato. It does not sustain indefinitely, which makes sense. It's a Marcato patch, so it's just a short sustained burst. Burp. Whatever. Just a friendly reminder that you can grab a copy of the library for free today if you leave a comment underneath this Facebook post, which I am going to use at the end of the stream to randomly select a lucky winner. How many entries do we have so far? Let's take a quick look and find out. Here we go. Comment picker. You see that's our post here. Win Strezov sampling. And 47. All right. A few interests there that want to grab this library for free. I mean, it's an insane value. Thanks again to Strezov sampling for providing this. It's a good chunk of money that they're giving away there. So let's go. Shorts, which is obviously one of the, in my opinion at least, one of the toughest things to get right in brass libraries. So let's take a look how Strezov nailed that. We start with tenuto. There is no mod wheel control on these, so they react to velocity. Yep, that's nice. Staccato. And staccatissimo. I like it. We have repetitions. Cool. Last but not least, we have a few extras, accented sustains and crescendo. Where's the crescendo? Oh, a not release. That's pretty clever. We have sustain and crescendo, so no accented sustain. That sustain seems to be just quiet. Okay, cool. Then we have half tone trill. And whole tone. Cool. So that's basically the interface. That's consistent throughout most of these instruments. Maybe some of these things change depending on what we look at. So let's check out some more of the instruments. That was the 2 horns patch. So let's go to 2 bass. Nice growl there in the beginning. There it is. So the key switches are way up there, C6. What do we have? Basically, same thing. So D6, no, there's Mercado. Repetitions. Hey, Masik, good to see you. How are you doing? That sounds really, really good. I think that's the best sampled tuba I have ever heard. That's pretty amazing. Or, I mean, it's 2 tubas, so of course they sound double as good, right? 3 trombones. Bones. Come on, bones, load. That's what I would consider a noble tone. Great low dynamics. Wow, that sounds great. I like it. Shorts quickly here. Repetitions, even faster then. Yeah, definitely fast. Trumpets that scream their lungs out. Let's try the mono legato on this one. I want to know. But there we go. Let's do a medium transition. Let's give it a little bit of more reverb. Yep, trumpets. Okay, one of the probably most used patches. Bigger horn section. Gimme them melodies. Seems that the four horns have a little more attack on the sustain, so you can play a little bit more adventurous. Let's see in mono. Let's see. So it looks very consistent throughout the articulation field. Good dynamics. I like it. Then we have bass, trombone, chimbasso, tuba, key switch. Let's see. Low dynamic. Quickly, that sounds amazing. What tempo do we have? Yeah, let's go with 136. Just want to quickly try something. There was a blue note in there. If you make a mistake, play it again, and then it sounds intentional. So let's do this to quarter notes. And add a little bit of modware movement in the lower range. And now imagine a solo horn on top of that. So let's see what a solo horn would sound like. I want to add a touch more reverb to this. Maybe a little bit less close mic, a little bit less section, but more of the hall and the decker, so we get a wider sound. Widen the hall a little bit. Sorry. So what Facebook is saying that lots of people have won the competition? No, there is no winner yet. Where does it say that lots of people have won? That would be strange. There's only one winner today. Sorry to disappoint, but let me check the post just in case I got something very, very wrong. But no, I shouldn't. Quickly check in. Now everyone is just telling would love to win, just in case anyone want to know. Here we go. So lots of comments, all hoping to win. I'm rooting for all of you, but only one will be the lucky winner. How many do we have? Come on, come on, come on, come on. 66. Oh, devilish numbers here. So what? Facebook seems to be saying that I may have a hacker on Facebook. Oh wait, okay, someone commenting. What? I replied to all of these? Okay. That is definitely not the way it's supposed to be. So let me delete this post. Delete post. So yeah, if the page has been hacked, I gotta quickly take care of that. We will find a different way to find a winner for that, for sure. Just quickly gotta make sure that I change my password. Give me a second. Da, da, da. I mean, we're live. Life is life. Settings. Let's quickly turn on some music. We will be back in a second. Bear with me. Do I have a pause screen? I will be back in a second. All right, we're back. Sorry for that. Let's get rid of this. Damn it. Yeah, but it seems I'm safe. So just reading through the comments here. Yeah, please everyone, don't click on anything. I mean, the post is deleted already. Okay. So yeah, at least my Facebook is safe. I got a new password. Don't worry, Strong. I have two-factor authentication already. For whoever wants to do that, they can get around it. I don't know how, but yeah, I have two-factor authentication. Might be time for that kind of USB security key thingy. How can I participate at the giveaway? That is a good question. I currently don't know what we're gonna do. I know that we did one time to just comment on YouTube, and then we will draw a winner like 24 hours from now under the YouTube video. I guess that's what we're gonna do. So, okay, change of plans to partake in the giveaway for today's library, what you got to do is leave a comment below the video, and at the same time also give it a like, of course. And then tomorrow we will draw a random winner from the YouTube comments. I'm sorry for that and for the confusion there. So no winner right away, but to make it fair for everyone, we will grab someone from the comments underneath the video. All right. Oh, that was sketchy. Need a little bit of a breather here. Where was I? I wanted to put some some horn solo on top of that little line that we played with a bass trombone. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of different ways. You cannot comment under the video. Interesting. So that's another not an option. I think I can. Wait a second. I have a way to pick someone random from the live chat. YouTube. I think Restream has an option like that. I know Simeon is doing that. So yeah, the thing is that giveaway also takes me away to comment picker. I don't know if comment picker is the issue. That's the. I mean, we have been working with that for years and nothing ever happened. But let's invite Simeon here. Oh God, how do I do that quickly? I mean, currently I'm not really sure if it's a good idea to keep going when apparently Facebook has been hacked. I don't want to lose my account for sure. I mean, it seems to be safe now, but also not really sure what's up with the Facebook page. Definitely don't want to lose that either. But it looks fine. Like I said, I changed my password. I'm babbling away. We want to make some music. Let's not focus too much on the yeah, let's quickly find out. I mean, we are online. So restream, pick restream random YouTube. Pick a winner. I mean, I can use comment picker as well, but not through Facebook, but through the YouTube comments. It's probably what we're gonna do. So YouTube chat, all YouTube tools. Searching. I mean, I can still just scroll through the chat and randomly stop. That's another way I could do it. Pick random YouTube live stream chat. I quickly have to watch a video apparently on how that works. Oh, that's Twitch. I'm not on Twitch. I'm so sorry that that takes so long. Yeah, I mean, I could also just grab this here and just move it up and down randomly and at some point say stop and whoever's on top will win. Like, whatever, like this. That was not the giveaway, but probably that's what I'm gonna do. Just to make it as random as possible. So yeah, honestly, that's what I'm going to do. I just grab someone from the chat at the end of the stream and we'll just randomly move it up and down. So, still good luck, everyone. If you comment on the chat here on YouTube, everyone is eligible to win. Yeah, I could also introduce ChatGPT, of course. Let's go back to music, okay? That was a little bit of a hard stopper there, but let's try to focus on the beauty of things. So far, everything sounds amazing. So I probably edit this whole section out after the video afterwards. That's embarrassing. Let's load up the single French horn. By the way, this is the individual articulations that we have. Same as the key switch ones, but now without the key switches. Makes sense, right? So let's load the solo horn. Matzig, everything is out of the box. There's no tweaking at all. Everything I'm doing in terms of reverb, etc., is the internal setting, but there's no processing after the fact. It's the pure sound of the library. I thought that was very important to not add anything artificial in between. What key did I do? F minor. So same thing, I would probably bring back the close mic a little bit to make it a little further distant. Why do we have a section mic on the solo horn? Well, consistency. And let's do mono legato and say halfway legato speed. Wow, that sounds ridiculously good. Damn it, Strezov guys. What in the heck? Do we have access to that first pickup node? It's not velocity sensitive, so we probably should bring the mod wheel. Yeah, okay, the mod wheel. No, it's all the way down. That's weird. Wow. It sounds really, really good. Let's give it a little bit more of a bump here. Whoo! Meaty. I like it. I like it. So that was the a quick look into the ensemble instruments. We didn't check the single ones because basically the same as the key switch ones. But what we're going to do is check some of the mutes. We haven't heard these yet. So we have two horns mutes. And just want to quickly check the articulation. Oh! That's what you call consistency. So all the same articulations besides the repetitions. Okay, that makes sense. All the articulations the same as in the main versions. I'm still wondering how a freaking scammer can comment under my post on CTO as CTO. So they must have had logged into my account, right? Anyway, password is changed. Hopefully, no one knows. If I'm gone on Facebook, you know why. So that's the mutes. Check the four horns stopped. So that's the mute section. We have a bunch of more stuff to explore. So I just played the solo horn, but just to recap, and without changing the mic mix. So this is what it sounds out of the box. Sherry, good suggestion, but no, I never showed anything of that. And even when, the password is always just stars or dots, so you never see the password. Actually, Zach, that's a good point. I may have, I should have checked the commenter if it's actually my profile or just someone pretending to look like me. I mean, probably that profile is still there. I don't know. Anyway, let's keep going. Peter, you already did. So it's a little bit different today. I'm just grabbing randomly someone from the chat at the end of the stream. So that's the solo French horn. Let's quickly check the solo chimbasso. Steve, not necessarily. A pop horn section or a big band brass section is hardly hard. Is hard to emulate with orchestral brass sections. It's two different styles, playing styles, sound aesthetics. So this can sound absolutely brilliant as an orchestral brass section, but it will not sound as a dedicated recorded big band section. You may get close with some of the writing and have similar results, and there's some patches that I haven't even tried yet. There's these performance patches that I don't know what they do. We will check them in a second. But I would say no. This is not designed to get you a pop horn section or a big band section out of these sounds. They behave differently, but they still have attack time and all that kind of stuff, and you have short notes, like staccatos and repetitions, which can be so. But yeah, to answer the question, I don't think that this is able to do that. So, anyway. And I just realized that I am not logged in with my account. There we go. Good. Still a little bit shaken if that Facebook thing has some later ramifications. I hope so that it doesn't. Benjamin, I'm just playing the solo patches right now. Here, just played the solo chimbasso. So yes, it does have solo instruments. All the sections. Solo tuba, let's quickly check what that sounds like. So that's the solo. Let's jump on a little further. We have, before we jump into these folders, I want to check out what the performance instruments are and what they do. So let's check the ensemble performance. 2 horns performance. What does that do? I assume that we don't have key switches anymore. Okay, so that's layered sustain, staccato, and legato. So you get more attack on the beginning of the note. Check the mono legato. Poly legato. So yeah, it looks like, I mean, you can build that easily yourself by layering the staccato patch on top of the sustain patch. And it looks like it can, I can only use the staccato, not the staccatissimo, to layer. At least that's what it seems like here. Let's check it on the 4 horns. 4 horns. What was that? That's pretty cool. I like it. So the performance patches give you the possibility to instantly perform without worrying about key switches, which kind of makes sense, right? And then we have curated ensembles. So let's check out what's in here. And that was one of my favorite sections of the Afflatus strings, the ensemble patches, like the shark strings, and what else did we have here? The ensembles. Barbaric, contemporary, roof chase strings, shark strings. There was some good stuff in there. Is some good stuff in there. So we have barbarian brass now as well, which sounds like this. We have key switches here as well. Sounds sick. Still very noble, but thick. We have hunter brass. What is hunter brass? Okay, blue and green key range. If you know Strezov, that means... Ah, okay. Which brass library do you use most often? Well, probably after today, Strezov. But yeah, no, I have been using JXL brass a lot for trailer stuff in conjunction with musical sampling trailer brass, which I still love to this day. A little bit of cinematic studio brass. I usually mix and layer a lot between brass libraries. It's a little bit what Project Sam has done with Symphobia, with all these multi-patches that give you a lot of instruments in one patch. Really, really tastefully selected, and that makes life, of course, easier, but it is a bitch for stem printing, because then suddenly you have the percussion in the brass and things like that. So I don't really prefer that, but it's great for sketching and getting ideas down. It's like a ship bell on top, which makes sense for iceberg brass. Really cool. Imperial Brass A. That's one of the patches that I quickly checked out before the stream, and I fell in love instantly. This is such a great tone. I could write a full fanfare section just with that brass patch alone. Don't need to worry about individual voicings. Just play chords. It just sounds amazing. Even if you play chords in the lower register, and the polyphonic legato helps tremendously in just laying down some lines and getting inspired. Oh, there is no F down there, sorry. I mean, if that has a little bit of an extended range up and down, that would be my only sketching tool that I need for brass, besides the shorts, obviously, but... But we do have key switches, so what else do we have? Oh, tenuto. Holy macaroni. We have staccatissimo. Yes, we have staccatissimo. But I mean, the legato patch. Come on. What does that sound with close only? does this have both CC11 and multiple control? Yes, for sure. So, and you can either use CC11 for expression and CC1 for modulation, obviously, but you can also bring it down fully to niente with the multiple only, so you can really dig in. So expression all the way up, multiple down. Expression obviously brings it down to 0, but then you can also have the mod wheel going down to 0. Really like that. And we have a patch B for that as well. I haven't checked that. Nice. And then we have Mountain Hotel Cup Mute. I have no idea what that is. Oh, there's no note up. Not really sure what to make of that. By the way, there's no release note on the tenuto. So it rings out as long as it rings. Not my favorite sound, but not everyone can be a winner, but my not favorite one might be the favorite of another one, so who am I to judge? But I'm also generally not really a fan of muted brass. That sounds nice. So then we have noir brass. Obviously, I'm not a really fit in the genre of writing for noir style, so, but I just want to play a little bit so you can hear it. Phantom brass. sustain pedal. Hidden as usual. Always crawling to the edge. Sorry, lost my mic. Yeah, sustain pedal always crawling to the edge of the keyboard down there. On carpet. It shouldn't movie. Shouldn't move. Should movie. Wow. That's definitely one of my favorite patches as well. Holy cow. Let's put this into a nice little reverb. I just want to try something. So, cinematic rooms on top. Give me the amateur hall. Helios? Try Helios. It sounds insanely clear, no matter how much you throw at it. I have not had that very much with other brass libraries. So this is I mean, even in that close voicing down there. I like that a lot. We have, sorry, I got lost a little bit on the patch. Sorry for that. We got Space Horror Brass. That's a little bit of a clusterfuck. Kind of. Interesting. And even that comes with different articulations. So we have staccato. Very different. Decrescendo and crescendo. And then after that we have the chosen one, Hornswelz. They also don't release, but I think you can turn that off, on. No, you can't. It's grayed out. So you have to wait till they finish their business. Cheers, coffee. I mean, that's awesome. I love that. These little slight clusters, just play a root and a fifth and then add the minor 6. Like root fifth, and then put the A flat on top. Great sound. Nice. I probably assume that the one for trombones and trumpets is kind of the same thing. So probably gets interesting when you play all three. There we go. There we go. There we go. And you all react to channel or Omni, doesn't care, doesn't matter. So now we play all three at once. Love it. That's cool. So curated ensembles has a bunch of these stuff. This stuff. Experimental. I love the experimental section in Afflatus 1 already. There's some really cool stuff in here. Let's clear this. In case you don't know, one of my favorite patches from Afflatus 1 is that is a very cool patch. So let's see what experimental has on offer for the brass. Okay, sounds cool. David and Goliath. What? There we go. Oh, Mr. Viking. I saw you on the social media campaign before the product launched. You were on Instagram, dude. Screaming at the top of their lungs. Hello there. is some hanging notes, it seems, in the Mikado. I'm not really sure where that is coming from. Like it. Nice patch. It lives among us. That's a nice, and I'm in the upper range here, so apparently that's some nice low end there. Okay, Mega Brass. Have I been correct in that this is the new trailer savior, trailer music writer savior patch? It's more low than anything else. Wow. If we layer that with the Imperial brass that we have, not replace, damn it. That's the new Contact 7 thing, that it doesn't put the instruments anymore underneath, so you have to manually drag that. Anyway, let's put these two on the same channel. I think this is a killer combo. Channel 1. Probably watch your volume a little bit. That's huge. I love it. I love it. I love it. That's pretty cool. Nice. So yeah, definitely combinations of these group patches and like curated ensembles get you even further. Amazingly. Military brass is the last one in the experimental section. If you want to try something that is kind of predestined for Strezov. Let's go with Freya. Women. So you guys hold a Why does that not have sustain pedal? Oh, come on. No sustain pedal on this one? Okay, let's try the choir essentials. Children's. Children. There we go. Okay, go back here. Let's grab the choir. I really like that. It has that like military vibe to it. Pretty cool. And that brings us basically to the end of the section already. By the way, we do have curated performance patches as well, which is cool. So, oh, the Imperial, so that means we have short notes and long notes in one patch. Let's see what the Imperial sounds like. That's cool. So to have these with the add-on patches with the layered staccato on top really makes it very, very nice to play. I mean, the Phantom patch might be even more useful. That sounds pretty fat. So what can I say? I mean, amazing consistency in the library with all the patches in there. Amazing drive usage, 108 gigabytes, but it kind of makes sense. The mic positions sound really, really good. I love them. Very versatile between the close section mic, Deca and room. The individual, so you can really start classic scoring with solo instruments and their counterpart sections, 2 horns, 4 horns. So you can basically build a 7-horn section, solo horn plus 2 horns plus 6 plus 4 horns, which gives you a lot of wiggle room on what you can do with it. No 6, no 12 horns, but I don't feel that missing. It has a huge dynamic range. It goes basically triple F, so that's great. And can highly recommend. I dig the library. I love Afflatus already from the strings, and I think this is a very worthy successor. Oh, Phantom Brass has 10 horns. Okay, see, it sounds amazing. Really, really, really well done. So, and like I said, unfortunately, I will have to do the giveaway a little different this time. I try to be as random as possible. One of you lucky guys or girls. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to roll up and down. I will actually look away and then I will grab, we take the top entry for whoever is the first one. The first entry that is fully readable. So that's what we're going to do. There's no cheating involved, whatever. I cannot cheat. As I said, I look away. I don't look at the screen. I also close my eyes. So whatever I have to do to make it sure that it's random. I apologize we have to do it this time, but apparently someone hacked into my Facebook to do it this way. So without further ado, let's jump in and have a truly random winner today based on the chat entries. I would love to know how many take part, but we don't. So, by the way, that's Inception here. Me and me and me and me. Okay. Don't scroll too far back. Well, like I said, I'm doing this and closing my eyes randomly. This is not the result. So, are you guys ready? Let's go. I'm going to cover my mouse on here, mouse pointer down, and I'm going to cover my eyes. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Random scrolling up and down. I don't even see. And stop. That's Masic on the top. Can you believe that? Woo! So again, I can't be more random than that. It looks like did I drag it all the way down? But anyway, I have to find someone, and that's the way we found him or her. So in that case, Matsik, congratulations. I don't even have a patch to play fanfare. Da-da-da! Congratulations. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in today. And I think Strezov outdid themselves on the brass here. Really, really, congratulations, guys. This is an awesome, awesome sounding library. Really, really good. And Strezov also, congrats at Masic. Thank you, Strezov Sampling, for being part of the chat here. And for this wonderful, wonderful giveaway, and even more so for this wonderful library. There is a link in the description of the video if you plan on grabbing it. Again, there's also the full bundle if you don't have the strings, Afflatus brass and strings on the Strezov website for 50% off. If you have the strings already, there's an additional discount to what's currently happening to the price of Afflatus brass. Check out your customer account and log in and see what your price is. You should also have gotten an email from Strezov on that. I'm really looking forward to the first update, dear and Mr. and Mrs. Strezov Sampling. Absolutely, very, very welcome, and looking forward to what that's offering. I mean, look at Afflatus. When it first was released, the updates for Afflatus strings have been absolutely bonkers and mind-blowingly good. So Brass can only get better from here, but I already dig it as it is. So really, really good library. Congratulations, guys. This is great piece of art that you have created there. So everyone, thanks for checking in today, and I see you on the next one. Bye-bye.